All right. Hello. What's up, everyone? How's it going? We are live. This is a brand new episode of Pastrami Nation's Brick Therapy. I'm Kevin, and joining me today, as usual, Christian. How you doing, man?
Doing good, staying dry. It's raining down here.
Dude,
How's the weather for you right now?
it's raining a
Yeah.
lot. I
Yeah.
got
Oh,
soaked today
hey.
because I work outside in the rain. But yeah, it's raining. It's been pretty crazy. How is this raining pretty good down there?
It started. I think it's supposed to like rain all night. I don't know how it is up in the desert for everybody
Mm,
else, but yeah, it started raining like maybe a couple hours ago. So
man, dude, it's
Dana's
been.
out to dinner with a friend, so she gets to drive in it. I'm at home.
I hate driving in the rain. I hate
Yeah.
it so much, and I should be
Yeah.
used to it by now. Um, and I am. I'm doing pretty good, but it's like it's so weird because it's like the people who were born and raised up here, like where it rains a lot, like
hmm
80% of the year, they don't know how to drive in the rain.
That's so
But it's
weird.
like,
That's
yeah,
yeah.
but it's like Californians I know that come up here like good drivers in the rain. It's really
I
bizarre.
well, yeah, I feel like sometimes people are overconfident, like like that
Yeah,
first 30 where we should be a little cautious. Like some people are like, I got this.
that's
And
true.
just zooming past everybody, but everybody eventually adjusts. So
That's very true. That's very true. Everyone does. Pablo, what's up, man?
oh,
You're
yeah.
the first person to leave a comment before we even started. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. It's been an interesting day, but we're gonna plow through this, and there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna be talking about a lot of the new releases coming out. January 1st is right around the corner. It's the new year. It's that time to kind of refresh and start anew. So you can start anew with some awesome, really, really cool Lego sets. And actually, Lego is having if you go to Lego.com, they're actually having a store-wide site-wide sale. So a bunch of their stuff is on sale right now. Definitely, like the Hulkbuster is like almost $100 off.
Ooh,
Black Panther, I think he's about $100 off too. There's some pretty good sales on there, so go check that out. The one I am still looking for was on sale, but it sold out super fast, and I need to get it before it retires. And that is the Mickey and Minnie buildable
oh yeah.
figures. Haven't been able to find that in the wild. Every time I go online, it's either on back order or it's sold out. So we'll see. I don't know when exactly it's supposed to. I don't know. Do they retire them at the end of the year?
I don't know because sometimes I hear about retiring sets like throughout the year. So, but I know
Right.
I think January marks like a hard time to like there's a couple that we can say goodbye to.
Absolutely,
Um,
absolutely. There's quite a few that are supposed to be retiring soon.
yeah.
What's up, Arturo? How's it going? Thank you for joining us. We're really happy to have you. Um, so yeah, let's just dive right into it because there's a lot of stuff coming out January 1st. And first of all, I just want to say I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying dry, staying warm.
Yep.
Is that time of year? Let us know what you guys have planned for the new year. You guys have any good resolutions? Christian, do you have any New Year's resolutions this year? Are you a
I
resolutions
mean,
guy?
I go on and off this year. Yeah, kind of. I think it's a good year for a reassessment, for rebirth and renewal. So,
Hmm.
I yeah, I'd like to change some stuff up. Focus on the things I want to do. I'm getting old, man. So I'm
Oh, dude, I feel
you
you on
know
that.
put up with a lot of just kind of go with the motion and start to realize you've been doing it for too long, and now it's time for me to do the stuff that I want to do. So,
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
I'm not saying I do a lot of stuff I don't want to do. I'm really really lucky that I love my job.
Hmm.
I just do a lot of my job. So some of my job I love more than others. So I might say goodbye to some of those this year and
I feel
start
you
new
on
things.
that.
What about you, Kevin?
Same man. I'm, been working on some things, hopefully get some more stuff kind of going that I want to do, as opposed to stuff that I'm forced to do. Like working and so I mean working, yeah, everyone needs a job and I enjoy my job. I don't mind it. It's a good job. But like you said, I'm getting older, man. I feel the same
Yeah,
way. Getting older, maybe shave off this beard, take off, 5 years at least, maybe. Look, you know, feel younger. You know what they say,
yeah,
fake it till you make it, that kind of deal.
yeah.
But yeah, man,
I
just
I also want to lose weight. I think every year, every
I
January,
think everybody
I've never had a six pack in my life, and I'm like, maybe I'm like, maybe this will be the year, but I also still love pizza, so
Same,
you
same.
can't have them both.
I was doing that for a while. Listen, when I first got this job, this is my first like active, like physical job, right? So I
Mm.
was out, carrying a 4-gallon backpack full of,
Whew.
chemical and stuff every
Yeah,
day. It gets, it does get hot up here too. So you start, you work during the summer and you're just
yeah,
sweating like crazy.
yeah. Just
So I
losing all
took
that water
advantage
weight.
of it and I
Hmm.
was like, man, I'm just going to start working out, do all this stuff, eat better. I did all that and it was fun. It was fine. But then once the winter hit, got cold, drinking Mountain Dews again, like eating lots of pizza, like all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
Arturo, drink more beer. That's a good
drink more beer.
resolution. Be careful out there when you're
I
drinking more
am
beer.
almost a lifelong smoker. I smoked for 19 years of my life. I started smoking
Really?
like when I remember the date. It was March 26th, like 99 or
Okay.
2000. And I quit right a couple years ago when dialysis started. So
Oh,
so
cool.
I'm like almost 3 years clean of not smoking. I do miss it every now and then. Like
Mm.
I get the oral fixation. And I'll like suck my thumb and then
No,
like it helps.
I vape now because I quit smoking cigarettes.
Hmm.
I was the same way. I was a lifetime smoker from when I was 18.
Yeah.
Quit. No, I'm vaping. I got to quit that. Maybe that's my New Year resolution next year. Quit that. Get
Yeah.
healthier.
Do it
Eat
at your own
better.
pace,
Eat
man.
better.
Whatever it takes, it's you make the call. So
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And more Lego. More Lego is always a good thing. It's always a good
yeah,
resolution.
never a bad thing.
Speaking of new Lego, so this is one actually that Eli is actually forcing me to go to the store on January 1st, which is on Sunday, to wait for when it comes out. Cigarettes, they are expensive now. They are, and they're not good for you, man. They're not good for you.
But they
Mental.
make you look so cool. I'm just
They
kidding.
did.
I'm just kidding.
They
I'm
used to
joking.
make you look cool, but you can't do that anymore. Yeah, don't smoke. It's bad for you.
There's no
It's
more
not good.
menthol.
No
I
bueno.
wasn't
No
a
bueno.
big menthol.
Save.
Yeah.
What you do if you do smoke, quit. Save that money and buy Lego. Like easy. Buy Lego with that money that you save. So let me show you the one that California law. Yeah, Oregon's getting up there too. Washington is pretty bad too, as far as I know. I think it's everywhere across the country. Good,
Yeah.
good,
Good.
Archer.
Good for you.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, baby. I didn't know you were there. Oh, my little
Let's see
doggy was
here.
under my desk.
Oh,
Hey, you want to come sit with me? No.
so this
Here.
is the one that Eli is dying to get.
Yes, me too. That's
The
oh
two
man. So
Fast and
I say
Furious.
he's been bitten by the speed champion bug.
He has, he
Mhm.
has, he loves it. I love it too because they're not too expensive and they're pretty fun builds for him. So and it comes with the cool Paul Walker minifig.
Yeah, to go perfectly with your Vin Diesel with your what's his
Yeah,
name, Dom Toretto.
exactly.
I have all of the. They're not even all here because I don't have display space for them, but I have all of the speed champions for the last 3 years, maybe even 4 years.
Oh,
Of
nice.
yeah, so I love those things. Ever since they went 8 wide, they're so much better now. So
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are neat. I was watching them build it. I haven't built one myself yet, but I have a
mhm.
feeling that I'm just gonna get addicted when I do. So, but they were
If I
fun
can make a
to watch them build.
recommendation,
Yeah.
get the white Lamborghini Countach. The
Oh,
back
okay.
end build on that is incredible. Like, look at
Nice.
pictures while you're doing it because you'll be like, "How the hell are they going to do this?" And you build it, and you're like, "Brilliant, absolutely
That's
brilliant."
awesome.
Yeah,
That is
it's cool.
awesome. I'll
It's
definitely
really
check
cool.
that one out for sure. So yeah, this guy comes out January 1st, which is Sunday, $24.99. Not bad. Comes with the cool Paul Walker minifig. And like you said, if you have the Dom, the Charger, this will go perfect
Yeah,
with that. Be a good, nice little team up. So that's
as
one of the sets coming out
yeah,
this week.
I'm a huge fan of the like first 8 Fast and the Furious movies.
First 8. How many are
And
they
yeah,
on now? 9?
they're working on 10, and this is the one that's like Vin Diesel's being kind of a big baby about, and
Yeah.
Justin Lin like broke contract and left and everything. But
What's
yeah, if there
new?
was a car to choose, this would be the one. Like I'm just a fan of GTRs and the R34, so this is really cool.
Nice. So
Yes.
this one actually comes out January 4th, so not on the 1st, but this set is really, really, really cool. Like I love this set. I think it's beautiful. Um, you even got the club, 2 stories, right? 3 stories, two.
Yeah, I think it might be three. One of them I think is three, and one of them is two. And then there's
Oh, okay.
something like 8 minifigs. There's like a really big amount of minifigs on this,
Big amount of minifigs.
or a large amount. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 stories tall.
Yeah.
This will go great with your cities.
So I've got I think the one that I really want to put it next to is there's a detective's office and a pool hall,
Oh, that's
which
cool.
kind of
Yeah.
like this being like a jazz club, it's just kind of fits that whole like noir
Yeah, it fits the
theme.
noir thing.
Yeah. Looks really cool. We're definitely gonna get
Dude,
that.
that's awesome. But yeah, this one is going to be $229.99. How many pieces is this one? 2,899 pieces. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
good. It's a good
Yeah.
deal too for 230 for 2,899 pieces. That's a really, really good deal. So yeah, definitely check that one out. That one comes out January 4th. So that one should be a fun build too. I still need to get the Sanctum Sanctorum. That one's still on my list as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I finally got to see the oh my god. Well, yeah, I finally got to see the Eiffel Tower in person. That thing is
Oh,
gigantic.
did you? Oh, dude, that thing's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really really intricate and beautifully done. And then I also got to see the Razor Crest in person. That thing's gigantic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. I did see the Hulkbuster also, and it's cool, but that's like a really easy pass for me. Um,
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna get a Hulkbuster, I'm just gonna get this.
the
The
little one,
Battle of
yeah,
Wakanda sets. This one's
yeah.
coming out January 1st. Comes with some
You
cool
get a
minifigs.
little
Eh,
Okoye, you get a Tony. Is that Tony? Oh no,
I think it's
it's
Bruce.
Bruce. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Bruce.
it's Bruce
Yeah.
and some of the I don't know what these guys are.
I think this was be the alien Ravager guys or whatever
Yeah.
they're called. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little set. Like you could even put Bruce inside, which is really cool.
Yeah, see, that's fun. And $50.
Yeah,
And
50
it looks
bucks. Like
great.
you don't have to, yeah, the Hulkbuster is cool, like the big one. It's cool and it is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. It looks really
Mhm.
nice, but yeah, I can't. Nah. I think if I'm gonna buy one of those, it's gonna be honestly, if I had to pick between that or the Black Panther, I would
Mhm.
honestly pick Black Panther for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Black Panther one's cool, and it's all like I love that Black Panther. I was watching him build it at the Lego store a few weeks ago, and it's all like pink inside or purple. Sorry, so it's
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
purple
that's
and
right.
black. So
Yeah.
it's like it's a really really cool homage to the character and stuff like that. And I thought that was really really cool. So can't wait for definitely eventually get it, but um, we'll see. We'll
Oh,
see
there
before it
are some.
actually retires.
Yeah, I know. And it's sometimes things sets stay up for a while and then some of them retire really quickly,
Yeah,
like
some of them do
under a
really
year.
fast.
It's really
Some of
weird.
them do really fast. So these ones are just kind of like smaller ones. Like those are the main big ones kind of coming out. So the Jazz Club and the even the Speed Champion, I consider like a really big get. A lot of people are going to want that one. Um, these ones are just smaller ones. If you guys collect Star Wars, there's some Star Wars stuff coming out. Like there's this battle pack. Which Eli
Yes.
wants to get the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack,
It's worth it for the
1999.
minifigs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's
Yeah.
exactly why he wants it because he needs more
Army
troopers
building.
for his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Comes with 4 troopers. Comes with the whatever that thing is. If I knew
Yeah.
Star
Whatever
Wars a
that
little
thing
bit
is.
better,
Yeah.
whatever that thing is. Looks cool though. It's not bad price. $20. Get 4 minifigs. Not too bad. Definitely recommend picking that up.
Yeah.
And I thought these were kind of cool.
Are the
Let me pull
brickheads
it.
the Lord of the Rings ones? Is that what you're
Was that?
Are you about to click on the Lord of the Rings brickheads?
Oh yeah. Well, no, actually, I was going to do the first. First, I was going to do the house banner, the Harry
Oh,
Potter
yes.
house banners. Um, These guys are really, really cool. I actually like these a lot. It's like the book ones, which we haven't gotten any of those book ones at all. But yeah, these ones are just kind of cool. It's just a 3D image, just kind of pops out a little bit, and you can unfold it to create a little scene.
That's really cool.
It's just kind of cool. It's cute. It's like $35, but I just love I actually just like the outside of it, just the banner part of it.
Yeah, it'd be cool to just have
Um,
all four of them. Like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, and the next one is actually going to be the. See, is it this one? Yep. Yes, these brickheads that are going to be coming out as well. These ones come out on the 1st, I believe. Yeah, these ones come out January 1st as well. I think these are really, really cool.
yeah, they're fun. I not the Arwen outfit I would have picked, but I get it because it's like I think that's their wedding or something. Or it's like
Right.
right. That's really cool.
Frodo and Gollum.
That's that golem that's so funny looking.
It's so funny.
Yeah, they're all cool. Those are like if you're Lord of the Rings fan, they're definitely worth getting.
Do you think they're going to come out with any more Lord of the Rings sets?
I feel like I know that there's a demand for them, at least like there's to update the old sets.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really cool. I don't know. I feel like they keep teasing like medieval fantasy stuff every now and then, but never like really just have a full line of it. And if Lord of the Rings is the way to do it, I'd be cool with it.
Right, absolutely, 100%. This guy's cool too.
The Balrog looks great. That's fun.
Balrog, yeah, looks amazing.
Yeah, that would be fun. I do think about this year. I mean, since this is our last Lego brick therapy of the year, maybe we can do our like top picks of the year and our biggest disappointments, I guess you could say. I don't really have that many big disappointments.
I don't really have any disappointments either. I think I'll think about it for a second, but yeah, we can do that. That'd be fun. I think we should talk about some of our favorite sets from this year. So yeah, we could do that. But anyways, those sets we showed, those guys are available from Lego January 1st for most of them. The Jazz Club is January 4th. If you collect like the modular buildings and stuff like that, that'd be a really, really cool addition. And like I said, they're having a really big sale as well. So just go to lego.com if you guys want to see what's on sale. They got some really, really good deals right now. So if you guys want to head over there, definitely. If you don't have a VIP membership, we've talked about it before, definitely sign up for it, especially if you buy stuff on the sale, because you'll get a lot of cool perks and everything like that. So definitely do that if you have not yet. And for now, as far as I know, you can still use it at Target. I'm not exactly sure when that ends. So you can collect points buying Lego sets at Target too. So it's totally worth it. But yeah. So Christian, what would be like your favorite set this year that came out?
I think it's been steadily the same thing this whole year. It's been the DeLorean. I adore that thing. If I could get that, yeah, if I can get that in the Speed Champion size, whoa, that'd be perfect.
That would be amazing.
I
gotta show
yeah.
Show Anthony this guy real quick. Nope, it's real Anthony, 100%.
And it comes out on Sunday. So
yep, and it comes out on Sunday, $24.99.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I think if I go on Sunday and get anything, it'll be that. So
absolutely, for sure. So the DeLorean for you, definitely.
That's my number one, and then my 2 and 3. I mean, I'm only picking from the ones that I have.
Right, absolutely. No, yeah, like the ones you've built. Like, what's been your favorite?
I mean, I did get the modular hotel that came out last January. That was really good, but I think my number 2 is up there. It's the tall neck from Horizon.
Oh yeah,
Zero Dawn. That was really good. I was a big surprise to me. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do. I love that piece. And then my number 3 is my Optimus Prime.
Nice.
Here, so, but what about you? You built some awesome sets this year.
Yeah, like it's been a cool year, man. Like I really love the DeLorean. The DeLorean's like, it's hard. that's like the centerpiece, right? So it's like when people come in this room and they see the Lego, they always go to the DeLorean. Like the DeLorean's always like the one they're like, that's awesome. Like that's the
Yeah.
coolest one. Even when you have the freaking Titanic here. Like I'm like, but I have the Titanic. DeLorean's definitely number one. I agree with you on that. For me, I haven't done the Optimus Prime yet, even though it's a really really cool set. What
I've been saying that.
yeah, I do believe. I do believe. We should. I want to diverge into that, but I won't yet. But my second favorite is the Bowser. Like I
Ah,
love the
yeah.
Bowser. The Bowser was really really cool to build. He's just a really really cool. He's really fun to play with too. Like when I have my nieces and nephews over, like he's just really fun to like play with them and stuff. I don't let them play with it.
Yeah,
But
of course.
like I'll like play with them and stuff like that with it. So that's my number two. And then if I had to pick a number three, I did build, so I built, obviously we did you did it too, the Office Lego set, which is cool. I really, really like that set. Like the Groot, I like the Groot. I thought the Groot was really cool. The dancing Groot. But I think the number three for me would definitely have to be, let's see if I can pull this guy up here.
Oh, wow. God, that looks so good.
Yeah. Starry Night. This guy was really, really cool. This was a really, really fun build. I honestly haven't ever really built anything like it before. It's a really cool set. It's got all these layers in here, which is just layer on top of layer on top of layer.
Awesome.
The background was probably the most tedious part of it, to be 100% honest with you.
Yeah, man.
It was just piece on top of piece on top of piece. And listen, I'm not a perfectionist with a lot of things, but like with things like this, I'm like, it has to be perfect. The different shades have to go where they need to go. You know what I mean? Like I was very much like I couldn't find a shade for some reason. I had to find that shade, figure it out to make sure that it went in the correct spot. But yeah, it was just a lot of stacking.
I can imagine, like sometimes when you're building and you have too many of the same color pieces, you kind of go
Yeah.
Lego blind. You can't it's
You
right in
do.
front of you and you're like, where is it?
Because
Yeah.
even the instruction manual was very much like, it color codes everything. So it's like,
But the shades are like
it's
so close.
yeah, it's gonna show like it's like you want a dark blue, but then you have to figure out if it's the darkest blue
Yeah.
or just the
Yeah.
dark blue or what blue they're talking about. So you have to go through and look for it again. It's just but that was probably the most tedious part of it. But it had some really, really cool design elements that I'd never done before. And it was a really fun build, just like altogether. I just really, really loved building it. It was a blast to build. And then you get the cool Van Gogh minifig.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And I plan on I'm very, very nervous and very, very paranoid about hanging them on the wall yet. We're still getting used to this house and like what is, what's drywall, what's what.
Yeah.
So I have the Starry Night. I want to hang up the Hufflepuff, the like the picture one.
Right.
What is it called? I forgot what it's called. Oh, the art. Duh. It's just called the Lego art, like this guy right here. So I want to hang that guy up, and the Batwing. I want to hang up too. I know you have that one hung up.
Yeah.
So those are my personal favorites this year. I mean, I built the Titanic this year, right? It didn't come out this year. That was a really, really cool
Bugle you've done too also this year, which was awesome.
Daily Bugle. Yeah, Daily Bugle was really cool. Very tedious with the windows. A lot of windows. A lot of windows. The haunted house. I love the haunted house. The Lego haunted house was really, really cool. And the haunted mansion, the mini haunted mansion. That was actually a really fun build. This one was actually surprisingly fun to build too. The Disney Castle for the 50th anniversary. Yeah, this one was really fun. Comes with a cute little Mickey Mouse minifigure. It goes well side by side with the Haunted Mansion. Um, but yeah, I mean, otherwise, the Office, Daily Bugle, the Haunted House, and I built the Batwing this year too, and I thought that was a really really cool build. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, what other sets did you build this year? I know you got
I've built a lot.
the
I mean,
Office.
The Office. I know I did the Seinfeld one, but I think that actually released last year.
Mhm.
A bunch of like all the Speed Champions. A
Nice.
couple of Speed Champion style mocks. The Jurassic Park, the T
Oh
Rex
yes, I did that one
breakout.
too. Yeah.
That one was fun. That one was okay. One of the big surprises was the Buzz Lightyear ship thing. That thing was a lot of fun. I liked it more than I liked the movie, so that was cool. Um,
I know. I got it too because it looked cool and I wanted a ship. And the minifigures
yeah,
are cool. But
yeah,
yeah, this guy was fun to put together. He's a really quick build, but I like that he's super posable too. So you can basically, you could pose him in a lot of different positions and everything. He's Groot, like he's baby Groot. Like, I mean, come on.
that's a
He's
cute one.
adorable. Was that?
Yeah, that's a cute one.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Yeah, I have a set down. I bought it right before Christmas. I saw it. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna get it. It was the Star Wars set from Andor, like the Andor Lego
Oh
set.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
finally got it. I literally just bought it because it came with 3 epic minifigs.
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite show of the year, and if I just had to get it
Dude.
so I could have a Cassian Andor and like all the other people. Cyril is like one of the other ones if you guys watch, and then oh my god, Stellan Skarsgård's character, which I can't remember his character's name.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, still haven't built it yet, bro. I'll put it together soon. So.
It's my kids are like clamoring. My daughter especially, she's clamoring. She's like, she wants some sort of Wednesday Lego set with
Oh,
like
that would be
the
cool.
room and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was thinking about just like what cool like a Tim Burton Lego set would look like from one of his
Mm-hmm.
movies. Like obviously we have like the Batmobile and the Batwing,
Mm-hmm.
from the Batman. But like what else could they like I think a cool like graveyard setup from Beetlejuice would be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. I would like
Or
an
like
ice sculpture from Edward Scissorhands. That'd be
yeah,
fun.
dude, that
Yeah.
would be awesome. Man, now I really want that. Have to do a mock of it. I also built
Oh
Melnir
yeah, that's
this
right. That was a
year.
really cool one.
Yeah, that was a cool one, and the Nano Gauntlet as well. Oh no, the jazz set was really cool.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that one. Dang.
Yeah, the Lego jazz set. That one was really interesting because I never built characters like that, and I think
Right.
this is one of the first Lego sets to actually have those elements to it. That tall, but yeah.
Anthony, you are 100% correct, my friend. I adore Andor. So I've been kind of talking about it. We're in the middle of watching Narcos Mexico now.
Yeah, yeah.
We go from Diego Luna being like this badass like Star Wars character to being like this badass like drug trafficker.
I didn't know he was in Narcos. I think he had brought it up last night. You did bring it up
Mhm,
last night.
mhm.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Dude, it's on our list. I definitely need to watch Narcos, man.
Yeah, it's we there's 3 seasons of each. There's the Colombian one and then the Mexican one. We did the first 2 of the Colombian one and then we switched over to the Mexico one. So,
Nice.
but it's good. Michael Pena, Diego Luna, Tenoch Huerta is in it. So there's like a
That's
lot of
cool.
really cool actors in there.
Very cool. So what set this year have you been maybe just a little bit disappointed by, or maybe just didn't
I think the one I was
up to your
excited to get it,
standards?
and then like it just felt anticlimactic at the end. Was the T-Rex breakout? It was still really cool. It was nice to get like a little like Jurassic Park Jeep.
Yeah.
It presents nicely. I think I don't know what it was. I don't know what I was expecting. I think part of it was just me being sad that I didn't get the big T-Rex from last
Right.
year.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
With the
Anthony,
gate and everything.
totally agree. Totally agree. About I'm loving it. I still have to finish the 3rd season of the Colombian one, and we're only in the middle of the first one. Showed me Rudy Verpal. So weird, man. Like, because I mean, everybody knows what happens to
That's what I've
Pablo
heard.
Escobar, but it's kind of like, damn, like it's a little, it's really sad. I mean, it's horrible because he was a monster, but I don't know. They really like did a good job of like you kind of seeing the other side of him. And that actor was incredible who played him. I don't know his name,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was my disappointing set. And it wasn't really, really disappointing. I still have it together. I didn't like put it.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what it was? No, the Batmobile from the Batman, the Technic set. Um,
Oh, okay.
I'm just not into Technic sets. I
Right.
guess I've realized. So, um, that's in the garage. So
Oh,
yeah,
I've thought about picking that up, but I'm like, yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, I've never actually fully built a full Technic set. I think the closest I've gotten was the typewriter.
right.
Like the typewriter was basically a Technic set wrapped in a in
Yeah,
a Lego casing. But I mean, that one
right.
was fun to put together. It was very tedious though, and very just kind of yeah.
I just like the look of like the DeLorean style, or like they just dropped the Camaro, the Ecto One. Like if they did the new Batmobile for the Batman in that style, I'd easily, like, without
That would be really cool. That would be really
hesitation.
cool.
So
So I'd say for mine, like kind of just a little bit disappointed would actually, I know I talked about Colos, but Milner,
mhm.
mainly um, because it doesn't have any of the inscriptions or the fine details. Like it's essentially just a gray hammer. That's, I mean, you know what it is by looking at it, but you're like, it would have been cool if it had some of the inscriptions and some of the, I know it'd be hard to do in Lego form, and I totally understand that.
Mhm.
Um, but I feel like it might have just added to the ambiance of it a little bit better if it
Yeah,
had that. But again, not fully disappointed. I mean, it's still a really really cool thing, and I'm still just how shocked at how sturdy it is. Like it's like I haven't tried to hammer anything with it yet.
yeah. Well, you
But
can hammer something once.
I once we'll see how
Yeah.
far that goes. But yeah, I think that's probably my biggest disappointment this year. Are there any UFO Lego? I don't know. I don't know there isn't, sadly, but that's one of my fingers crossed. I want like a collector's edition UFO, like classic UFO like that. Just
So there is. It's
USC
called
UCS.
Alien Conquest, which is, I think, was like a short run
Oh, was it?
series. If you type in Lego UFOs, there's still some sets on Amazon, and it kind of has the like classic alien disc UFO set.
Oh, I see it.
It's pretty cool. And then somebody did an alien Lego idea of a UFO crashing into a house in the desert. That's
Dude,
kind of
that would
cool.
be
There's
awesome.
a bunch of like little mocks that are like really cool. So
Oh yeah. Dude, those
yeah.
are awesome. Those are really cool. Yeah, I love to see that. But my number one mock of all time is still going to be Toothless from
Toothless, yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon. Not UFO, but it flies and he's adorable. We need him. With some like all the minifigures of like, Hiccup and all the other things, like that would be so cool.
Just really quick, I know this is the Lego one, but since this is our last podcast of the year, and we're
Please.
not going to get to do the Pastrami one, and we didn't do this last time, I have to talk about my top action figures of the year.
Please. Yeah.
So I've been thinking about this all year, and I kind of have to break this up into categories because I don't feel like it's fair to put like a $180 like Mayfix
Right.
figure against like a $30. So if I'm going like $50 and under, like I think Jason would probably say the same thing. I don't know about Nolan, but this guy, I've been waiting all year for this guy.
That
Um,
is amazing.
if anybody read this, it's The Last Ronin.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's Ninja Turtles. All of them died except for one, and he's the last survivor. And it's beautifully done. It looks like it's just
Yeah.
right out of the comic book. That's my number one.
That is
Um,
awesome.
I love it. I have a couple of other ones, but we'll just do that. Another honorable mention for me is Storm Shadow. I love this figure. Like, this is just fantastic. Both ninjas. I'm just like on a mention. If I had to go
Who would
over,
win in a fight?
I would give it to The
Ronin.
Last Ronin without
Mhm.
spoiling anything.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling him Ronin as well.
Yeah, if I had to go over $100 for the little guys, it's my little Mezco Wolverine. This guy's so badass. He's so well done.
That is so
Um,
cool.
yeah, that guy. That was on pre-order for over a year. Yeah. What's up, Jason? And
Jason Bean,
then
what's up? Anthony, we're not going to spoil anything for you. Don't worry
I
about it.
didn't
You
pick
haven't
up
seen it.
that. Oh, I
Read it.
did, and I can't reach it.
What is it?
My 6 scale figures that I picked up this year.
Oh,
My
gotcha.
favorite 6 scale figure that I picked up this year is it's from So Toys. It's not like an actual licensed figure, but it's Gambit from the X-Men, and it's
Oh,
beautiful.
that's cool.
If you go on my Instagram, if you scroll down to the beginning of the year, you'll see it. Honorable mention though, just because like I love this series is this guy, my little he's so real looking, it's scary. Like
He
it's
looks he looks horrifying. Not gonna lie.
yeah. There's 2 heads. One of them's covered in blood, and you can change his jacket and his shirt. It's like from the last episode of the last season. It's a really cool figure. So,
Nice.
but yeah, those are some of my favorite things from this year. I also got a Morton Joe, which is super super cool, but I'm not gonna pop him out because that one's a little crazy. But let me get my camera back on. It keeps switching like my input for my camera, and I don't know why. It keeps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, there we go. Has been pre-ordered for around 2. Yeah, Jason, that thing is like $200 for like the little you're talking about the 112 collective one, right? Yeah, that thing looks gorgeous, but yeah. I had a lot of like Mayfex released a lot of really good stuff too.
Nice.
So
I wish I collected more action figures too. I just don't have.
No, you don't, man.
I have a
it's
couple.
rabbit hole.
So I will show you my Pride and Joy action figure.
Yes.
That I do have. Actually, I have a couple. But this guy, just because I had to have him, and I'm planning on getting the other NECA one that has the from Evil Dead 2, I believe. This is my action figure. Just Ash from Ash versus Evil Dead. He's got a few different hands, few different heads. Yeah, this guy was just really cool. Like I couldn't pass him up. He's got a chainsaw, and then he's got the regular medieval hand, which is really cool. This is honestly probably the only action figure that I own. I own a lot of Pops. You know, I have a lot of Funkos. And I have the Toonie Terror like action figures and NECA ones, which I love those ones as well.
Yeah,
but I really like the Evil Dead 2 one that came out that NECA put out. Same with at the cabin with the bench, and it has the recorder and stuff like that. But that'll be my next pickup. But
yeah, they do Ash really well. They have like him from all the movies, and they're all really cool and unique and different. So that's really cool. Oh, you got a Coraline too.
And this one's just really cool. This is just the doll. Gotta have it. Yeah. Wife bought me the Clark. Oh yeah, I've seen those ones. The Clark Griswold one. Nice. The Ash. Yeah, the Ash is really, really cool. I love it.
Yeah. That Popeye figure that you're talking about, Jason, is gorgeous. I wish I picked that up. I've got a few Mezcos, but man.
Yeah, that's what I've been told too about the action figure collecting. They're like, just don't just walk away.
It's a rabbit hole, man. Because then all of a sudden you were like, you find yourself it's 8 a.m. and you're at Target. You're like, Ash, catch them. Like I gotta catch them all. Like, it's a problem.
Oh man, yeah, but I guess that's with any collection though, right? Like I mean, I know action figures are a little bit more. They seem to be a little bit more of a hot buy right now. Like everyone's collecting action figure, which is great. I love that it's coming a thing, but it's so like. You have to get it before it sells out, because once it sells out, it's like done, especially some of like the NECA one, like all these, the really, really cool, the Mezco ones, things like that.
I have hot takes on my toy collecting, and I know like because Nolan and Jason aren't here, so I don't want to like, because I know we differ in our collecting. I am not a fan, and this might be a hot take right here. You guys might like crucify me for this. Not a fan of McFarlane. There, okay, I said it. I will credit him with this. He did change the game. I'm not denying that. Like the whole toy collecting changed because of him. But yeah, Funkos are not too expensive. They can become expensive.
Exactly, and that's the problem with those.
Yeah, but McFarlane, I'm not. I do have a couple of McFarlane figures. Because he is the only one putting out DC figures, but I prefer literally anything else.
That's funny. Like,
me. Yeah.
No, go ahead. No, so I I got back into back in like the early 2000s when like McFarlane was like really kind of rolling things out. Was it early
Yeah,
2000, like late
yeah,
90s, right? Early
yeah. Late
2000s.
'90s, 2000s when yeah,
He got me with his movie Maniac line. So when he
yeah,
had like
same,
he had the
same.
screen, the Ghostface, Blair Witch, Jason, those were really cool. I actually had the Ghostface, Blair Witch, and a couple. I had a Shaft one,
Yeah.
like from the new movie Shaft that came out. But yeah, I know what you mean. I'm completely
I
understand
had
it.
a bunch of those, and then he did a series with Clive Barker, like 2 lines, I think, of it called Tortured Souls, which I was a huge fan of. The thing back then, like his was top quality. Like the paint jobs were incredible, the sculpts
Mhm.
were great. Hard to call them action figures because they were like statues that kind of moved, right? They weren't
Right,
really
right.
action figures, but still that quality of like artistry he brought to the table. And I remember NECA coming up and they're like, who are they trying to be like McFarlane? Now, like NECA, like McFarlane wishes they were NECA.
Mhm.
It's funny. I and I don't want to get too deep into this, but like McFarlane, I think created a lot of stuff for like comic books, did a lot of stuff for toys and like collectibles. But then I think he kind of rested on his laurels, and then just things got stale. Like if you look at Spawn, Spawn is a character trapped in the '90s that he
Right.
neglected for 20 something years, and like he still looks like he's from the '90s. And whatever, that's cool. If you're a big fan of Spawn, good for you. That's great. But like he did the same thing with his toy company. I worked at a toy company for the better part of like the 2000s, and we were contacted by the NFL because they were trying to, I don't know if I could talk about this. They were trying to dump Garland at the time. He had the license for NFL.
Right. I remember that.
We met with one of the
Yeah.
guys, and he told us the story of like, they had a video conference scheduled with Todd at like 7 o'clock, and 7 o'clock rolls around and Todd's not logged in. So they're like, "What the hell?" An hour rolls by, 8:15.
What?
He finally logs in, and they're like, "Todd, we had this meeting scheduled for 7." He's like, "Well, I don't give a shit." He's like, "You wait. The meeting starts when I get here. I'm Todd fucking McFarlane," and
Wow.
we're like, "Ooh, to the end of the world,
Wow.
bro!" Like, I don't know. He was. I hear he's really cool and really chilled now. So that's cool. And he's really nice. So I'm glad that he's grown and he's a better person. So
That's good.
still not a fan.
Jason Bean says, not a McFarlane toy fan, but man, am I a McFarlane fan in general. His comics and comic art. His artwork is really, really good. I have the entire McFarlane Halo 2 and 3 series. Nice. 1 through
Yeah,
4
those are.
set.
I have some of those too. Believe me, I have a lot of McFarlane toys.
Dragon line. Do you know much about the Dragon line?
Yes, they're like nice little box sets, and they're almost kind of just non-descriptive. You just like dragons. They're like cool little dragon
Oh,
statues
that's cool.
that
Didn't
you
he
can.
do like a Twisted Fairy Tales one too?
Yeah, they're like this
Those
was.
were those were
Yeah,
those were
if you
interesting to say, but they were right
there's
up my alley,
S&M Dorothy,
unfortunately. So
yeah. Yeah. Is a very BDSM Dorothy
yeah, yeah,
that you could find. But it was beautifully sculpted, like incredibly
very, very
sculpted.
much
So
so.
still to this day it holds up. It's really good. So yeah. So I'm not denying that his stuff is good. I just he refuses to
Mhm.
make his toys in 6-inch scale. Like he's like 7-inch. Fine, it's fine, whatever.
Completely understandable. Completely understand that. So guys, let us know what your guys' favorite stuff of 2022 was. Let us know your favorite action figures, your favorite Lego sets. Whatever you guys have been doing this year, any kind of hobby you have, please let us know. You know, you do, Warhammer. Let us know what your favorite figure is.
Yeah.
Whatever, like totally cool. Like, please let us know. So do you have any sets lined up that you're gonna be building soon or anything like that?
The Andor set for sure. That's just a matter of time, maybe even tonight for all I know.
Nice.
And then Sunday, yeah, I'm gonna be also in line to get the Skyline
Cool.
set, so that'll
Very
be really
cool.
fun. But
Nice.
yeah, what about you? Oh,
So
you've got a pyramid
yeah, I
waiting
do,
for you.
because I love Egypt apparently. uh, so we still have to build the Diagon Alley, which we're just waiting for the right time for me and my wife to get together because we're going to build that one together. Really excited. But yes, I will be building the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah.
Um, and just know, guys, just know. Hold on, let me just show this guy all the way up. Like, this is a really, really cool set. So I've read reviews on this guy just because I wanted to see, just, you read a review just to have fun, see what's going on. People are claiming that it's false advertising because it's only half a pyramid, which it is, guys. So just be warned, if you guys buy this set, it's only half a
Yes.
pyramid. But it's better for display purposes and things like that. And it's not super expensive either. I'm sure if they made the full pyramid, it'd be obviously double the price, maybe. But it's a cool little display piece. You could put it, kind of at the corner of your desk,
Against the
devices,
wall,
things like
kind
that.
of. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that. That should be fun to do. Really excited for that. Was the last, oh yeah, the Van Gogh, the Starry Night was the last set that I actually built. But yeah, I think that's everything I have to
That's
build. I don't
it.
really have that much of a backlog right now. I am going through separating all of my bricks. So like just like literally all of my loose ones, kind of going through them all. Right now we're separating by color first, then we're gonna separate into you know, type, and it's a whole thing. So
Yeah. Anthony, I
this thing's
think you
gonna come
can.
together.
I think people have done it
Oh,
by two
what's
two
that?
pyramids.
Oh
Uh
yeah, you can buy two pyramids, but obviously you get two rivers too, and two boats. I mean, I don't know if Lego's ever just going to release the other side of the pyramid, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool as is. I think it's easier for display too. This way, you
mhm,
can actually put it up against something, and
yeah.
yeah, this seems like a really fun set. So I'm really excited to start it, and the Diagon Alley. We're really excited to do that as well. Once we get to that, so that'll be fun. So I think that about wraps up our show. I want to thank everybody for checking us out. You guys know, you can find Pastrami Nation wherever, social media. We're Pastrami Nation's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and wherever you find your things. There is also an audio version of this podcast as well. Just go to are there chambers that you could see on the inside? Yes, there is. There is some
Mm,
really cool, really cool details. Like I don't know, it's kind of a brief kind of thing of it, but I'll be showing more off as soon as I'm building it and stuff like that. But yeah, follow TikTok. You can find Pastrami Nation on TikTok. You can also find me, Kevin_Hoskinson, any of those as well. Christian as well. You could find you on all of the
TikTok,
social media.
Instagram, Facebook, you can find me.
And did our names not come up on this thing so people know where to find us?
Yeah, you guys know who we are.
You guys know who we are. Definitely check us out. And guys, I've been like, it's kind of a selfish plug. But I've been doing a lot more like reels and stuff on Facebook. Just kind of short videos of Lego builds and stuff like that. If you guys can check those out and give them a like, share them. I want to get them around to as much as possible, just to kind of spread the word a little bit about what we're doing. And everyone loves Lego. Everyone loves it. So please check those out as well if you happen to be on Facebook or Instagram. Otherwise, TikTok as well. I have a lot of stuff on TikTok. Just keeps on coming.
Yes.
So we're gonna keep on doing it. So we're excited. Happy New Year, everyone. Please be safe. Christian, I hope you have an awesome New Year. You have any plans so far? Just hanging out?
Dana is going to be on a job in Oklahoma, so I will be watching Miley Cyrus's New Year thing by myself. I think, I don't know.
Here's what you do, man. You just book a flight to Oregon. Come on up.
Hey, there you go.
Just hang out with us. It's
Yeah,
cool. You can build
exactly.
Lego. We can just hang out. Do a live podcast. We can do our own countdown. Okay. Who needs Miley? No, I love Miley Cyrus. She's a national treasure. Let's not ever make fun of her.
She's got an awesome. She's got the voice of a biker angel.
She does, Biker Angel. Oh, and just real quick, I don't know if you guys have seen those videos with Katy Perry and Lego. Katy Perry has partnered with she's a massive Lego fan too. So there's these really cute. They're like mainly for like kids and stuff, but they're like she talks about her song Firework and how you can do whatever you want, but building Lego is kind of a way of putting joy out into the world and everything like that. So they're cool. It's just a cool campaign they're doing. Katy Perry as their face. I just think it's really neat. So I like Katy Perry too. So can't go wrong with that combination. It's catchy, it's catchy. But thank you guys for joining us as always. Be safe out there. Have a happy new year. Yeah, and also check out My Public Life as an American Nerd. New episodes every Wednesday.
Yes.
We have a new episode dropping tomorrow.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one. I'll post it on my Facebook, and you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you find your favorite podcast. So definitely check that out. Anyways, I think that's it. Happy New Year, guys, and we'll see you. We'll see you next year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Awesome. All right, see you guys.